In today's video, a person rides on the hood of a car, Kia loses $200 million because of some teenagers, and I do some math to see if that's enough money. Hello people of the internet, I'm Nico. Let's talk about the seemingly endless saga of the Kia boys. A couple of months ago, news reporters and YouTubers alike were obsessed with this group of teens who called themselves the Kia boys. These guys, some of whom who are said to have been no more than 13 years old.
How old do you think the average Kia boy is?
12, 11.
12, 11?
Had discovered a weak link in the security systems of certain Kia and Hyundai models where you could start the car using nothing more than a USB cable. Predictably, after this discovery, thefts across the United States blew through the roof, with Chicago reporting an increase in thefts of over 800% in a month. Since then, pressure is mounted on Kia and Hyundai to fix the problem, with 17 attorneys general urging for a mandatory recall and multiple class action lawsuits being filed against Kia and Hyundai. And now the results are in. Kia and Hyundai have agreed to a settlement of $200 million. But is that enormous sum even enough? I don't think so, and here's why. For anyone that doesn't know legal speak, a settlement is basically a legal truce. Both sides agree to certain terms and conditions so that they don't have to continue arguing in front of some boomer in a black robe. And Kia and Hyundai have agreed to pay $200 million to affected Kia and Hyundai owners. Which sounds great until you learn that the sum is supposed to be split up among roughly 9 million Kia and Hyundai owners. So, some basic math. Splitting $200 million among 9 million people leaves roughly $22 on average per person, which is not even enough to buy the ignition switch that would have been torn out if the car was stolen. Keep in mind that not everyone necessarily had their car stolen, and not everyone had the same amount of damage inflicted on their car. But that said, $22 is still pretty tough. But if you look a little bit further into the agreement, you'll find that it doesn't really get much better. Any affected owners can receive up to $6,125 for a total loss of a vehicle, which, given the fact that 2012 model Kia Fortes still sell for around $7,000, means that owners are likely to lose money even if they get reimbursed the total amount for a vehicle. The settlement also states that up to $3,375 can be reimbursed for damages to a vehicle or personal property. This money can also go to insurance-related expenses. Now, if you've been keeping up with my last few videos on this Kia versus the Kia boys saga, then you'll know that Kia and Hyundai have also created some software that is supposed to increase the security of their Kia and Hyundai cars. These updates can be installed at your local dealership free of charge, but as of now, I'm unsure as to how effective these updates really are. Either way, I can't really say that $200 million is enough to make it up to affected Kia and Hyundai owners, but I guess something is still better than nothing. If you want to know how this whole thing got started, or better yet, why insurance companies won't pay out anymore for Kia and Hyundai cars, then you can watch this video when it pops up. If you want to see more videos like this, then consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. If you're interested in supporting the channel directly, then you can go to my Patreon page. There's a link down in the description. Until next time, people of the internet, peace out.